And some of them have never really forgiven those pommy bastards for being so far away. This film is simply my impression of Australia after 14 years away. Is Australia really the lucky country, the classless land of the future? Or is it merely a minor branch office of London and Washington? Or perhaps, just perhaps, the greatest island on the earth is really something else? I would like this film to begin to answer those questions, for you and me. The road to Alice Springs in the heart of Australia. I first made this trip 8 years ago with an old friend called Charlie Perkins. Charlie was the first Aborigine to be accepted into an Australian university, and now we have come back to near where he was born, to this place called the Palms, a hideously mocking name for a shanty town which is little more than a benign concentration camp for those who are the real Australians.
What about the health of the kids? Has that improved at all?
Run over much.
What's the problem? Still a chest and
And and some kids with troubling.
A lot of them have that dysentery and diarrhea and things like that. But that's common everywhere, you know. And when you were here 10 years ago or 8 years ago, it's exactly the same now.
It's exactly the same. Hasn't changed. Hasn't changed a bit. I remember that sewer over there and how it used to overflow. It's exactly the same. Can smell it.
That's right. Yeah, it stinks to high hell, and then the mosquito. You get like
Oh, a lot of mosquito.
And the kids get all the infections out of that. Do these kids get to school at all?
Yeah.
Do you get nurses and doctors coming by and?
Our nurse, sister coming every second time, second days.
Give them a jab.
Give them a job, yeah.
Leave them here.
give them one needle, and then they say, you know, survive again until we come back and give you another needle, you know, to allow you to survive. And that's been going on for years. But these houses, I remember when I was a kid, these houses were here. And they're still here, the same hours, and the government's come up here, Dr. Coombs come up here, all the ministers of Aboriginal Affairs come up here, and they're still the same. There was plenty of opportunity to put power in, and power's just here 20 yards away, and that's been there for 10 years, and they wouldn't put it on this place. The people here have asked for decent electricity, they've asked for better housing, they've asked for water, they've asked for sewerage, nothing. You know,
Nothing happened.
Every minister of Aboriginal Affairs in the Labor government and the Liberal government been here.
Doesn't matter who's in.
No, it doesn't matter who's in, they're all just as bad as each other. Never changes.
The sound of Sydney radio on 2GB.
You're the building society we adore.
Now, Premier Permanent Passport is a pocket full of dreams. Premier can do everything for you that giants can. Same interest.